Well, hey, boys and girls. I think this is the first that we have all the girls over here and all the boys over here. That will change in a couple of years, I'm sure. Boys and girls, in Ephesians 4:32, it tells us to be kind to one another. And are you always kind to everybody else? Yes. Are you? All the time? Every minute, you're always kind. You have never not been kind to somebody. All of you. Well, very good, boys and girls. I'm really proud. Maybe next week we'll talk about telling fibs. Boys and girls, sometimes when we are not kind to somebody, we say something and we hurt their feelings, and that happens sometimes. Boys and girls, you can say, what can you say if you hurt somebody's feelings? Liv, what can you say? You can say, I'm sorry. That's right. And does that make them feel better? Yes, a lot of times. Well, boys and girls, I want you to pretend that this cup, boys, listen, I want you to pretend that this cup is you. And somebody has just done something to make you feel bad, okay? And it crushed you, like this cup, okay? You see the cup is crushed? Now, do you think this cup feels better if I say, I'm sorry I crushed you? Do you think the cup feels any better? No. No. It hurts when somebody's not kind. Boys and girls, when we're not kind to people, that's a sin. And all sin is bad, but boys and girls, if we do a little bit of a sin, with a pencil, we can take our eraser and we can erase it. But what happens if we do lots of sins? It's hard to really erase that much when we do lots of sin. And boys and girls, when we do that, sometimes when we get hurt, when we hurt somebody, just like I'm crumpling this paper, I might say I'm sorry, but the paper is still crumpled. Now, we can stretch it out, and we can make it look a little bit better, but the paper is still marred. The paper is still scarred. Do you see that? It's still crumpled up. But boys and girls, I want to tell you about my God. Jesus is able to take our sins, and he's like a big eraser. If we go to Jesus and ask him for forgiveness, he turns us, he erases all of our sins from our lives. He forgives us, and he makes us whole again. Boys and girls, we serve an amazing God. And I know sometimes we hurt people's feelings, and sometimes we sin, but we can always go to God and ask for forgiveness, and God is able to restore us. Boys and girls, let's walk real quietly up to Children's Church.